carburetor might need cleaned again because it's sat all winter, so it could be a fuel issue. See right here, it wants to die. Oh, I swear to God, I'll LS swap you. What's up, guys? So what I'm doing currently is, you guys haven't seen it, but the Iron 6 is actually not inspected yet. I was actually supposed to get it inspected last week and it started acting up. That last video, it ran great. But when it really gets warmed up, or you're running at higher RPMs on the road for a while, it starts to sputter and it dies. And I've been talking to Harvey Redmond a lot, aka Rally Cat Garage, and what we think might be going on is I have that Patronic system on here with the flamethrower coil, and in order for that to run right, it needs a full 12 volts to the coil. And currently when you just have the ignition switch on, it gets like 6 volts, and then when the car is running to the coil, it gets like 11 volts. So it's not getting full 12 volts, and who knows what it's doing, what it's getting when you're flying down the highway, I don't know. So currently rigging something up to test that. What we have going on here is the line from the ignition switch to the coil is disconnected. That's only supplying like right around 10.5 volts to the coil, and it needs a full 12. So we have a hard wire running from the positive side of the coil over, clamped onto the battery. This is just for diagnosis purposes, so I can drive it and see if the thing starts stalling. If this does seem to be the problem, then we will wire something up a little more secure with the relay switch activated by the original line coming from the ignition switch. So hopefully that stays on, clamped on there. I just tested it with the multimeter. The coil is getting around 13 volts, so it's got plenty, and nothing really else to do other than let this warm up, and we'll see if the thing starts stalling on me. I'll tell you right now, I'm still not sure that the problem's fixed. And I really thought that it just seemed like with the thing getting hot, as it warmed up, it was an electrical issue, and the coil wasn't getting enough power and the thing was just shutting off. But it's still, the carburetor might need cleaned again because it's sat all winter. So it could be a fuel issue. We're just trying to see right here, it wants to die. Yep. Listen to that. It's dead. So it is not. Oh, I swear to God, I'll LS swap you. I'm back. Car died. Camera battery died. Back in the garage. I got the car started. But what you guys saw there was the thing sputtered out and died. And then it cranked once. And then it acted like the battery was dead. Now, I got the voltmeter here. I've checked this morning, and I know that the battery is good and strong. The alternator is charging. So with the way it just acted, now I'm thinking that the issue is maybe there's a problem with the ignition switch. What is going on here? Yeah, we got a good healthy battery. If we start this back up again, here is the direct line to the coil. So still need to kick the starter to get the thing running. Battery's definitely charging, so there's nothing wrong with the alternator. I tweaked it a little bit. It's idling better, but there's something going on here. And I suppose it could be a vacuum leak too, but I have checked all that stuff and I haven't found one. I could be missing something. So there's a lot of diagnosing I gotta do. Frustrating because the thing was running great in the last video. Went to test drive it before I got it inspected and it started acting up, which is the way it goes. So I guess it just means more time playing in the garage, less time enjoying the road. So there's two things that concern me. One is the way the thing sputters and dies out, like it's not getting enough fuel. But when it stopped back there, it cranked once, didn't start, then I went to turn the key again and it acted like it was dead. We know the battery health is good, the alternator's charging, so I have concerns that there could be a problem with the ignition switch. It might be going bad, which is not a good situation. And from my understanding, when they are going bad, they can even cause your engine to sputter like that, although I still think that is a fuel issue. So I think we got two issues here that I got to solve. Just to be safe, I'm going to start with the basics. I'm going to pull the carb, clean it, because why not? It's carburetor cleaning season anyway. Yeah, we'll start there. So until then, guys, I'll throw this up. So if anybody has any suggestions, throw them in the comments. And until the next episode, guys, stay driven.